Hello and welcome. Today I want to show you how I made my card Bird in the Evening. I use watercolor cardstock and I began with a pencil to draw the horizon and also the part in the middle. With a little circle puncher I prepared a little piece of paper and put it as a mask over the part I want to have a white area for the sun. For the sky I used wild honey and carved pumpkin, and I made it later on a little bit darker with an orange color and also with a brown one. This little area in the middle I first painted in green, and later on I changed my mind and I used also the prize ribbon. I made some things off camera because I was disturbed, and I will show you now photos. For the right and the left side I used green colors of Distress Oxide inks. Later on I could use my camera again and I will show you how I create all the details on my card. For my little scene I used stamps from LaBlanche, and these stamps are very detailed, and I used the silhouette stamps from LaBlanche, and yeah, I use them very often because they are they have a very good quality. In the front, on the bottom, I used a very special stamp, and I show you now which one I used. It is, as I said, from LaBlanche, and you can make wonderful silhouettes with it, and I used it in the background. Yeah, and this is also a stamp by LaBlanche, and I used it in the foreground. And I used black onyx Versafine, and yeah, I think it is a very nice detail in the front of my card. This is the very beautiful stamp with the bird, and of course I used again Versafine black onyx because it is a very special ink for detailed stamps, and from the Stampin' Up set I used these little stamps. I used my paper as a mask, and I have now the little stamps from Stampin' Up, and I use it on the left side and also on the right side with Versafine Clair. It is a green color. And now I want bushes. Yeah, but I don't have bushes. What can I do now? I use this stamp set. Okay, it is a stamp set for winter, but I use it now. I only stamp the top and I use my masking paper. And finally, I will have bushes. And now I want to do a little bit more, and I have now my colors, my re-inker colors of Distress Oxides, and I will paint it with my water pen. I think it is the name for it. There is water inside my brush, and you can easily apply water and your ink on your paper. Now I want to darken this area again a bit, and I use blue and also black, and I mix the colors, and I hope this makes the scene more realistic. Yeah, and now I think the details are very well, and I want to do something with my very small brush and the yellow paint. And I must say I have this little brush, but I don't use it very often, but this I think is now the right time. I use my old towel to dry my paper a little bit, and these stamps are from Claritystamp, and I use some stamps with Nouveau ink. And it's a hybrid ink, and I hope it makes sense to use it in this area, and you will see the result. I think the brown color of the Nouveau ink was not dark enough, because I used before the distress oxides in the background, and it doesn't make sense to use a lighter one over it. And now I change my mind and I use a Kievel ink, and I think it is now better to see what I am stamping. Time for more details, and I use now a Sakura gel pen. I like the colors of these Sakura gels very much, and I use different ones, and it makes a big difference to use it. I try to use the lighter ones on the dark areas and the darker ones on the light areas. And yeah, now it seems like that the flowers pop out of your card. As you can see, the little details make a big difference, and I like my little scene with my bird, and I hope you like it also, and perhaps you want to write a little comment. It would make me very happy. And if you don't want to miss anything anymore, please subscribe to my channel. You are welcome. Yeah, and for now, I wish you a wonderful day, happy crafting, and I hope to see you soon.